This is Glenn at 1647 Veteran. So Elon, making this video for you and the other HOA members here. So I talked with Leo. I spoke with the technician as well regarding this gate. A few things to note. So first, the technician, remember this is a job, and I sent the invoice. He confirms there's no issue with the sensor. I've been here for the past 30 minutes. I used my car. I used the cone. I've been walking through. I've been standing here for a while, everything like that. There's no issue with the sensor. You can see if there's something in the way, it turns red. Otherwise, it turns blue. All right, so first I just want to set that up front. So what I think happened is, you can see, I'm just standing here and it just stops immediately. And it does it every single time. I've just been doing this in and out for like half an hour. So talking with Leo, what I think happened is a very unfortunate combination of things. So the height of the sensor is around like 12, 18 inches. And the idea is that like it's supposed to sense things that are small, like little kids, bikes, things like that aren't very tall. But Leo says he was a little bit to the right. He says that he was only like around 4 feet from where the gate starts. So he was as close as here, basically here, where the right of the truck was. In addition, I don't know if you can tell here, but there's a very significant grade to this ramp. So what that might have looked like is basically the truck was here, elevated, and looking at the pictures of the truck, Leo didn't have it on him, so he couldn't measure it. It's very, very likely, I think, that because the truck was so elevated and Leo was all the way to the right here, the sensor couldn't see the front of the car. It went literally underneath the car and didn't see it in the sensor. Again, because of a poor combination of being a little bit too much to the right, elevation, and a tall truck. In addition, Leo also confirmed he did go through it slowly. Maybe he was just like, finishing up a call or a text in the car out here. I think it sounds like he clicked it, he opened the garage, finished up whatever he's doing, and then started moving. And so as he started moving, the gate basically started to close. The sensor didn't see it, and by the time it did see it, you can see here how I'm going to use my foot here to stop it. Give it a second. But basically, even if it senses something, so it would have been around here. I'm going to just try to block it here. You can see it travels a little bit here. You can see it travels by about half the width of these plates, even after it senses something. So most likely what happened is Leo crawled slowly through. The sensor didn't see it, and by the time it did, it probably slowed down a little bit and then hit the truck, but then by that point, Leo was already accelerating. And based on the angle of like the scrapes and everything, it looks like it kind of went into the truck a little bit, and he might have been going to the right to dodge it for whatever reason. And that knocked it off the chain, so it couldn't be retracted. Scott confirmed, and so did Leo, that when after he got hit, the gate didn't move. So but when Leo basically hit the gate, it popped the gate off, and it couldn't recall. And so by that point, it was all the force of the gate. The tech also confirmed that and I tested myself how strong it is. It is heavy. It will leave a little dent on your car, but it's not going to be a huge scrape like that. And I think, like Leo mentioned, he's just probably accelerated a little bit too quickly. So, anyway, all this being said, what I propose, let's turn this around. What I propose is, I don't think that there was anything faulty with the sensor or anything the HOA did inherently wrong here. But at the same time, I do think this is like an unfortunate set of circumstances where there was a truck that was a little bit too high. The reaction time was not good by Leo, and he took too long to enter. So I would propose that we split the cost of the repair of the truck as well as the gate right in the middle. Scott is on board. I walked him through what I think happened based on what I see here. And I think if Elon, you're fine with that split, we can just process it. We don't need everyone's permission. We can just go ahead and just like send it out of our petty cash. I'm happy if you want to come and meet here and see the situation. It's a little bit easier to extend, obviously, but again, that's a poor combination of Leo a little being too far to the right, him going through the gate very slowly, the truck being lifted at an angle on the grade here, and then the sensor not seeing it, and Leo unfortunately just like accelerating way too quickly into the gate potentially, and then knocking it off. But yeah.